Are you kidding me? No, that's not true. Oh, it's making me nostalgic. I feel like I'm in 3rd grade again. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me blush. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Oh my gosh, I startled myself with how loud that clap was. Should we do it again? Oh, wow. Teachers, do you guys clap in your classrooms still? I feel like teachers are like the #1 clappers. Teachers and stand-ins for audiences, you know, like at the Oscars when a celebrity has to get up and go to the bathroom and you just have to sit there and clap and like be excited to be there. Teachers and stand-ins at award shows, yes, the two #1 clappers in my life. This is the sort of nonsense that I like to talk about at the beginning of my videos. Can you tell that I don't plan what I'm gonna say before I turn on the camera? Is it evident? Is it showing? But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out who's the best at clapping. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in my monthly makeup roundup. That was me lassoing you. Well, not lassoing you, I'm lassoing the makeup products because I am the makeup cowgirl and all of the new products I tried this month are my cowpoke. Cowpoke? What does cowpoke mean? Again, I don't think much before turning on the camera, but today we're gonna be talking about all of the makeup that I bought with my own hard-earned dollars in May, as well as all of the makeup that I got or received in PR. So, wow, there's a lot to talk about this month. I received a lot of PR this month. Okay, relax, not a lot, but like 3 deliveries of PR, which is so cool. I'm so grateful anytime a company wants to reach out to me and get my thoughts on their products, so that's really exciting. And I actually just filmed a video last week trying out a lot of the products that I received in PR, so if you want to see them in action, I would super recommend that video. I'll put it in a card on the screen here. But yeah, today I'm gonna be giving you my second impressions of everything because a lot of that video was first impressions, but today I got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th impressions of everything. And boy, oh boy, do I have some mixed thoughts on everything we tried here. We got some winners and we got some big old losers. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you wanna hear about all of the makeup I bought and got in the month of May, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Alright, so as always, I like to start off these monthly makeup roundups by talking about the makeup I bought myself. I was really trying not to buy any makeup in the month of May. I was really trying to be good, but then I went home to visit my parents and my mom took me to TJ Maxx. And oh boy, when I'm in a TJ Maxx, all bets are off. The rules don't apply anymore. TJ Maxx is just like a lawless wasteland to me, but it's full of treasures. And I felt very much like a pirate when I found this booty that is the Milk Lip and Cheek in the shade Quickie. You guys, these are so expensive normally. These are like $30, $40, too expensive for me to want to buy with my own hard-earned money, and it's the full size, the really expensive ones. I got this at TJ Maxx for $8.99. Are you kidding me? I mean, I really had no choice. I had to buy it. And look at this shade. Look at how pretty it is. I'll swatch it for you. Unfreaking believable. I mean, it's like a beautiful cranberry type of shade. I don't even know, a cran raspberry? It's like a cran raspberry. Yes, that's what I would call it. This shade is the color of Ocean Spray 100% cranberry raspberry juice. And let me tell you, they're both delicious. So this shade is so pretty. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm a little bit washed out, but it's beautiful. I should be wearing it on my lips. I'm actually not wearing it on my lips, but it's kind of similar to the shade I'm wearing it on my lips. I will put it on real quick. Why not? Oh, how beautiful. Stunning. Cranberry raspberry. I love it so much. But I was so excited to find this at TJ Maxx because I already have one of the Milk Lip and Cheeks. I have the shade Work, which is a more neutral shade, so I was really excited to get to try one of their fun shades because Milk has a lot of fun shades in their lip and cheeks. And I mean, it was just such a good deal at TJ Maxx. You guys, if you've been to a TJ Maxx, a Marshalls, a TK Maxx for my UK friends, a Winners for my Canadian friends, if you guys have been to a store like that, you understand that when you find a makeup gem like this on sale, you just have to get it. No buys and low buys have to unfortunately wait in the car when you go into TJ Maxx because you can't resist the deals. And this was such a sweet deal. I'm so happy I have it. It's so pretty. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love this formula so much. So very, very happy with this purchase. Now the other thing that I purchased for myself this month, I also got when I was home visiting my parents because my mom and I took a trip to CVS. And I don't mean to brag here, you guys, but you know what? I do mean to brag. My mom is one of the best CVS couponers in the state of Massachusetts. She has been told so by CVS that she's an in like the top 1% of coupon savers. Like, she's one of the best couponers. She gets the best deals, and that's just like round of applause for my mom, because she is queen couponer. She is so good. So she took me to CVS and we got her coupons together, and I bought this NYX Bear With Me setting spray. It's like a prime set and refresh mist, and I got this for like $4 because it's normally $10, and then my mom had a bunch of coupons and things. I don't even know what it was, but I know there was a 40% off, and then I think she got a couple dollars off. So when I looked at my receipt, I got this for like $4, which is amazing. And this has been on my wish list because a few of you guys have recommended it to me. I don't remember what video I asked for recommendations for a setting spray for, but I asked for like affordable setting spray recommendations, and a few of you said the NYX Bear With Me spray, and so I got it, and I gotta say I really like it so far. It's a little fragranced for my liking. I will say I wasn't expecting it to smell. It's not awful, but it is a little perfumey. It hasn't broken me out yet though, so I really can't complain. I also didn't realize it had salicylic acid in it. It's very low. It's the second to last ingredient before fragrance, which is a little odd to me, but again, I haven't noticed myself breaking out with it at all. But I really like this so far. I do feel like it melts my makeup really well. I will say I noticed that about this. It's a makeup melter for sure. Is it the dewiest of setting sprays? Is it as dewy as my e.l.f. Dewy Glow Mist? No, absolutely not. But it serves a different purpose than that. It's what I imagine the MAC Fix Plus spray would be like. I've never tried it. I don't know this for sure. But for some reason in my head, I'm like, this is a dupe, this is a dupe. So if anyone's tried both, let me know if this is a dupe, because I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's because it says Prime, Set, and Refresh, and MAC Fix Plus is supposed to be able to like do all those things. Either way, I really like this spray. I'll definitely finish it. I haven't used it long enough to know whether or not I'll purchase it again, but I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So that is actually the only two things that I purchased in the month of May. No, that's not true. I forgot. I just ordered a palette from Glsen Cosmetics and a Duochrome water activated liner from Glsen Cosmetics, but they're not gonna be here for a couple weeks. But if you saw my last video talking about new makeup I'm excited for, I got this palette. I got the Opulence palette, the one made by Bemused by Betty, who is wonderful, and this palette is so beautiful and I'm so excited. I can't wait to use it. And then I also got this Duochrome liner, which I didn't even realize Glsen had Duochrome liners, and I've been looking for Duochrome water activated liners, and now I have them, and I'm just so excited. So it's gonna be a couple weeks, but I'll definitely film a review and a try on and everything when I get it. So turn on that notification bell so you don't miss it, and also subscribe if you haven't. So yeah, I can't wait to show you these. So I did technically purchase these as well in the month of May, but these were the only two things that I purchased and have in my person in the month of May. So now that we've talked about all of the makeup I bought in the month of May, we can talk about all of the makeup I got in the month of May. Can you tell I love that it rhymes? Oh, I love that it rhymes. All right, so the first company that was kind enough to send me a PR package in the month of May was Honest Beauty, which is so amazing because I have been using and loving their cream blushes for years. So it was so cool for them to reach out to me, and they wanted me to try some of their eye products. So the first thing they sent me was their Vibeliner eye pencils, which I love the name of. Vibes. You guys know we love vibes on this channel. Always talking about good vibes. So I do have some kind of mixed feelings on these eyeliner pencils. What I really like about them is that they're dual-ended. So you have your pencil here, and it's a regular pencil that you can use with a sharpener. It's not like a plasticky one. You know how sometimes they're like plasticky and you have to put plastic in the pencil sharpener? It's just like weird. This is a regular old pencil. Even smells like one. Oh, it's making me nostalgic. I feel like I'm in third grade again, but I really like the way they smell. But I like that they have this side, and then they also have a little smudger brush on the other side, which I think is really fun. I like the dual actionness of it all, multi-use. And I do like these pencils, don't get me wrong, but they're a little too emollient almost. At least for the deeper shades, I don't love how emollient they are. For the shimmery shades, I love how emollient they are. Let me show you this beautiful gold shade. I mean, it just like glides right on, and it's super gold and shimmery. Here, I'll even give you a bit of a circle swatch here so you can see how pretty and reflective and metallic-y this gold is. It's really nice, and you can definitely go in and blend it out with your finger if you want to too. And that being said, the formula is consistent. I just don't love it as much for the deeper shades. Like you can see this purple shade is really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that it's a deep purple, but the purple does blend out just a little too easily for me. you know, so it's kind of like, it's a tough criticism because I have to give them that the formula is consistent. They both blend out really nice. I just don't prefer that as much for my deeper liners. So I'll show you this picture of me wearing these two specific shades. I really loved the way the look turned out. The only gripe I had was that the purple did like crease really bad in my eyes and kind of fade away, because I saw on their Instagram that there's apparently like meadow foam oil and jojoba oil in here, which is so cool. I love both of those ingredients, but I do have pretty oily eyelids, so I'm sure if I had used like a mattifying eye primer, it might not have worked that way, but that's just not something I have in my routine right now. So I'm going to continue to play with these and let you know, because I do think they're really fun. I really like the gold one. This has probably been my favorite because the camera doesn't do justice how pretty and shimmery this is. They sent me a few more shades. I'll show you all of the swatches up here. Overall, super creamy, which is great. I would rather have an eye pencil be too creamy than be super waxy and like unmovable, so I did love that about them. I just wish the purple had a little more staying power. Now, something I love that Honest Beauty sent me is their eyebrow pencil. I have used it non-stop since the day that I got this brow pencil. Do you want to see what my brows look like? It's this pencil, and I love it so much. It's so creamy. It's the same as their Vibeliners, where you can sharpen it to make it as sharp as you want, and that's just like so brilliant to me. I don't know why more brow pencils aren't like this. Maybe they are, maybe I'm just not aware, but I really love that the Honest Beauty pencil has that, and I love the spoolie too. It has a big thick spoolie, which I love to brush out my brow hairs. But the thing I didn't like quite as much was their brow gel, just because I don't feel like it does enough for me. I'm not wearing the brow gel today. I'm wearing the NYX brow glue, but I do think that this brow gel serves a purpose for somebody. I said this in the video where I was trying on all of my new makeup products. I do think this serves a purpose for somebody. It's just a little too thin for me. It doesn't have quite enough hold for me, but I think if you had super sparse brows, you might really like this, because it definitely does add some thickness, but looks very natural. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the brow products from Honest Beauty. Love the pencil. 10 out of 10 recommend to anybody. And for the brow gel, I'm like a 6 out of 10, would be higher if you have sparse brows. I think I would recommend it to you. Oh, and real quick, they also sent me their mascara, which I have tried before and do love. So I was really excited to be sent it again because it's awesome. I love that it's the 2-in-1 with the lash primer and mascara. I think they work really well together. I also think this primer works really well with other mascaras. I've done that in the past. And look at how long my lashes are. Oh my gosh. I mean, no falsies on today. This is all Honest Beauty mascara. I love it for lower lashes too. Oh my gosh, if you're looking for a good lower lash mascara, I mean, my lower lashes never look this good, but they look so spiky and nice, and I just really like this mascara, and I think it's great. So I was really excited that they sent that to me as well, and that is officially all of the products from Honest Beauty. Now let's move on to the products that I received in PR from Estate Cosmetics. Alright, so Estate Cosmetics was kind enough to send me a few different products. If you haven't heard of Estate Cosmetics, I had only heard of them because I remembered them collaborating with Bailey Sarian last year, but I do remember hearing about them and seeing that palette and thinking it was really beautiful. So when they reached out, I was like, heck yeah, if it's good enough for Bailey Sarian, it's good enough for me. And they sent me their Babygirl palette. They came out with 2 new palettes. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me blush. They have a Sugar Daddy palette and then a Babygirl palette. So I opted for the Babygirl palette because the Sugar Daddy palette was just like really neutral, and I'm not a neutrals gal. But I opted for the Babygirl palette because she's full of little baby pinks, and I love pinks, so I was very excited to try this. And I've tried this a couple times so far. I tried it both Friday and Saturday, and I have some kind of mixed thoughts about it. I do really like the formula. I will say the mattes blend like a dream, absolutely beautiful, and the shimmers work pretty well too. They just don't pack as much of a punch as I typically like in my shimmers. I like my shimmers to be so incredibly reflective that you can like see them from outer space. Like, I like a sparkly shimmer, and these shimmers are a little lackluster for me, but I will say this shade Exclusive, this like icy shade that looks white, it's actually a shimmer, is beautiful. I'm wearing it as my brow bone highlight today, and I have loved this more than any other shade in the palette so far, so I'm really happy to have that in my collection. But I will be honest, I probably won't reach for this palette a whole lot just because I have pinks that I like more in the hot pink region is typically where I like to stay. But I really liked this shade too, this beautiful baby pink. That blended really well. Everything blended really well. That's the thing. I just am a bright, bold, colorful lady, and this was a little too subtle for me. You know, even that hot pink shade is a little more subtle on the eyes, but I think somebody who is into neutrals and likes pinks would love this palette. I think if this were a color story you personally are very interested in and know you'll wear every day, you will not be disappointed because the quality is absolutely there. It's really, really good, and I did really like it, but it's just probably not something I personally will reach for a ton if I'm being honest. All right, and the next item sent to me by Estate Cosmetics was their lashes. Oh my goodness, they sent me quite a few pairs of lashes, and I didn't even know they made lashes, so that was a really fun surprise. But the style that I definitely like the most is the style Purr, P-R-R, Purr, if you're saying it correctly, and I just love that name because I love my cat and he purrs and it makes my heart melt. But this style is really, really pretty. Let me take it out of the box for you. I did clip them already because I find that with most lashes I have to clip off the ends. There's a whisker in here? Are you kidding me? How did that get here? Did I put that here? There's one of Bert's literal whiskers. Look at this. Are you guys serious? Oh my gosh, I'm screaming. This is good luck. These are supposed to be good luck. What a freaking honor. I don't remember if I put this here or not, but I'm so happy to have it. And the style is called Purr. I mean, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed to say the least. I gotta put this whisker down or else I'll cry. But I did really, really love these Purr lashes. I found them pretty easy to apply as well, which is great because if you're not new to my channel, you know that I suck at applying lashes typically. So I found these to be pretty easy to work with. They're pretty flexible and I really like the look of them. I feel like they were very flattering on my hooded eyes. You know, they gave me kind of a flared look at the end there, which I really like. So I would definitely recommend the Estate lashes in the shade Purr. And then the last thing that they sent me was a little felt tip eyeliner, which you guys know I don't really like felt tip eyeliner. I didn't know they were sending the liner, but it's not bad for a felt tip eyeliner. This could have been the best liquid eyeliner formula in the world and I still probably wouldn't reach for it much just because I don't really like felt tip liners, but I'll give you a little swatch there. I mean, you can see there's no like bleeding on the hand at all. It looks good. It's not bleeding at all. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so if you're into felt tip liners, this seems like a good one. I'll definitely keep it around because sometimes I like to use felt tip liners to like clean up my little stars here. Oh, this is risky business there. But yeah, sometimes I like to use them for that. So that's probably the only thing I'll use them for. But thanks for sending it to me. It's perfectly lovely and I recommend it if you like felt tip liners. It seems like it's perfectly good. All right, that's all I got from Estate Cosmetics. That's all I got. They sent me a lot. Thank you so much. Chef's kisses to you. But now the next thing I want to talk to you about are these Duochrome liquid eyeliners that I got from Deck of Scarlet. So Deck of Scarlet was kind enough to send me their new Dual Drama liquid eyeliners, which is really cool. They have two different sides. There's one side is a black liquid liner, which I don't like. I'm sorry, I do not like it at all. I don't like the tip and I don't like the formula. It's a, oh look, I already messed it up. It's a very strange tip. It has like a cone to it. I don't like the formula. I find it to be a little watery and I think the applicator sucks. But I do like the Duochrome side to them. I think the Duochromes are really fun. I still don't love the applicator, but the way I've had the most success with applying this is kind of just layering it over and over again and taking your time. So it's definitely not the most user-friendly. Here, I'll swatch this one for you too. The shade I just swatched is Interstellar and you can see it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful like greeny shift to it. Really, really pretty. I think they did such a good job with the colors of these. They all have such beautiful shifts. Here's a picture of all of the swatches on my hand here. And as you can see, they're really, really beautiful. I mean, they did such a good job with that. I just think they need to work on the brush applicator because it definitely made it a little harder to work with, but I don't even mind the formula of the Duochrome side. I think the Duochrome side formula is really nice. Would I have purchased these myself? Probably not, just because they're a little out of my price range. I think these are like $28. If I had liked the black side of the eyeliner more, I feel like it would have been more justified in the price. But since I only like the one side, I gotta be honest, I wouldn't buy them myself. But I am really happy to have them. I have been using them. I created this beautiful look when I was testing them out for the first time in a video I did last week, and I really, really loved the outcome. So these are a hassle, but the outcome is beautiful. I hope in the future they maybe just sell the one side because I really like that one side. I think I would buy just that one side on its own, but I don't like the black side and I don't like the applicator, but I do like the colors. So thank you so much, Deck of Scarlet, for sending me these Duochrome liners. I've been having fun so far. Alrighty, and then the last product I received in PR this month, which was easily my favorite product I received in PR, is the Midas Cosmetics Perception Palette, done in collaboration with the Basic Bee. This palette is so beautiful. First of all, look at the packaging. It's freaking space. Did you know they used a real photo from NASA, like that NASA took of space? This is really space. This is not just like a made up thing. I love it so much. And the color story is so beautiful. This color story is so up my alley. I'm wearing the palette today. Can you guess what shades I'm wearing? I'll tell ya. I'm wearing this blue shade and I'm wearing this black shade. I was wearing this purple shade. I did end up going over it with another purple shade just because it wasn't quite the right purple for what I was going for today, but I've used this palette a few times now and I've really loved it. An update for those of you who saw my video trying this palette for the first time, you saw my first impressions. I had some issues with patchiness at the beginning that I realized by the end of the video was me not priming my eyes properly. Oh, I made a mistake. Big whoop, big whoop, big whoop. You know, what are you gonna do? We all do it. I don't know why I did that dramatic zoom. But yeah, since that video, I have been using this with my e.l.f. putty primer. It's for the face, but I've been putting it on my eyes and it's been blending really well. And I guess that if you use a sticky eyeshadow primer, then your shadows will blend better. Who knew? You guys knew. You guys knew when you kept telling me. So I promise I'm finally doing it now. I don't know why I was so afraid of sticky eye bases for so long. I thought they were gonna make my shadows blend worse, but they're actually blending better. So a learning experience. That's why I love being on YouTube, because I don't know anything and you guys tell me everything. It's not, I know things, I know some stuff, but I love when you guys teach me things about eyeshadow primer. So thank you so much. All of the chef's kisses to you guys for teaching me about sticky bases, and I've been having a much better time with it since then. And this color story is so pretty and I can definitely see myself using it all summer long. Look at this shade, look at this coral. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm completely in love with the Perception palette. I think Midas and the Basic Bee did an amazing job and I can't wait to keep playing with it more. Oh my goodness, I already know this video is gonna be a million years long, but I had so much to talk to you about today. And before we wrap things up, I just want to share a couple of empties with you guys because I think I did that in my last video and I thought that was really fun. So I have two empties for the month of May, and my first one is my CeraVe moisturizing cream. Look at this bad boy. Look at how big this is. I keep smacking him, I'm sorry, but it's 16 ounces, which is a lot of freaking moisturizer. And look at this. You know how sometimes people are like, oh, it's an empty, but then there's like stuff on the bottom? No way, man. This is completely empty. There's nothing inside. Dang it, there was a little bit inside. I got a little on my finger. This is an awesome empty because this took me so long to get through. This took me from the middle of December until like a couple days ago. So end of May, amazing. We love that. This is such a good value. I love this moisturizing cream. I've already repurchased it, but this time I got the pump because they make a version that has a pump on the top, which is awesome because I don't need to keep sticking my fingers into there. And I really liked this. My dry sensitive skin just eats this stuff up. I put it on my body, I put it on my face. This has become such a beauty staple for me. You know, I feel like even if I find a new moisturizer I like, I'll probably always have this one as a backup because that's how much I love it. So I 10 out of 10 recommend the CeraVe moisturizing cream. And my other empty is, wow, look at their difference in size. My other empty is this teeny tiny baby lip jelly from Tower 28. I finished the clear lip gloss from Tower 28. The shade is called Chill, but it's clear. Oh, it still smells like buttered popcorn. I love the way the Tower 28 lip jellies smell. Can anybody tell me, if you have the milky ones, do they smell the same? Do they also smell like buttered popcorn? These aren't even supposed to smell like buttered popcorn. They're supposed to smell like coconut, but Tower 28, they smell like buttered popcorn, and I love that. Thank you so much. But I probably won't repurchase this shade just because I'm not really a clear lip gloss gal. I did enjoy having it while I had it, for sure. I loved wearing it, but I only wore this around the house and on days where I didn't wear any other makeup. So I don't think it would make sense for me to buy a full size of this. The only reason I have it at all is because Tower 28 around the holidays last year did a set of minis, so you could get 4, and 3 of the shades were colorful and they included 1 clear. So that's the only reason I had it. And I did really like it, but I would be much more likely to buy one of their tinted lip glosses. But I did really enjoy having this, and if you're someone who does love clear lip gloss, this formula rocks. It feels like a lip oil. It doesn't feel like a gloss, but it looks nice and shiny and glossy. It's so pretty. The smell is amazing. I really loved it a lot. So 10 out of 10 recommend if you're a clear gloss lover, but I probably won't repurchase it. Alrighty, and with that, we have reached the end of the video. Oh my goodness, we've been through so much together today. We got to talk about all the makeup I bought myself. We got to talk about all of the makeup I received in PR. So much makeup. I mean, I'm feeling great. Makeup's my favorite thing to talk about, so I loved chatting about it with you guys here today. I would love to know what makeup you guys got in the month of May. What did you buy? What did you get? Did somebody send you a gift? Was it your birthday? Let me know if it was your birthday in the month of May. I want to get all the Tauruses on a list so I'm aware of you guys. I'm just kidding. I love Tauruses, or you could also be a Gemini because Geminis are end of May. So I would love to know if there are any Tauruses or Geminis in my subscriber group because I would like to pinch your cheeks because I love you both so much. Okay, wow. This was getting really off the rails here at the end. But I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're always really cute and sweet like this one. Check out my description box for all of the makeup on my face today, as well as all of the makeup that I mentioned today. Also in my description box, I will have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources, as well as resources to support the Asian American community. So please click on those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Here you go, cows, you're free. Remember, because at the beginning of the video, I had a little lasso and I said I was lassoing the cows. You guys aren't cows, you guys are lovely. Cows are also lovely. I'll see you on the next one.